Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. We are on the record in the Lafferty versus Jones matters in deliberation. If counsel could identify themselves for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Chris Maddy today, joined by Matthew Blumenthal on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge Norm Pattis on behalf of Alex Jones with Free Speech Systems.
Good morning. Have a seat. So your jury was here on time, as always, and they are in the process of writing a note because they asked Ron for some easels and dry erase or something, and Ron said to them, put it in a note. We want to get them in the routine of making sure they put any communications in a note. So I think they're doing that now. And in the meantime, Ron has already, did you get the materials?
No, when I put them into the room just now, they said we were going to write the note.
Right. All right, so then we'll bring them out and we'll deal with the note on the record. And then I'm going to leave because I have another matter, but if you want, Ron will go through the pad of paper, you know, what do you call it, Ron? The
easel pad.
The easel pad to make sure that it's, you know, each page is clean, but I invite, you know, both of you to go through the pages as well, just to make sure there's no prior markings on it. I assume you have no objection to giving them whatever they ask for by way of dry erase or markers.
No objection, Judge.
No objection, Your Honor.
I think we'll wait for the note, Your Honor.
Sure. I think we could probably bring, if the note is ready, we can bring them in with the note. Don't you think, for this, since we know what it's about?
Okay.
Okay. Any other issues while we're waiting?
Nothing from the defendants, Judge.
Okay.
I guess I should just say thank you for your courtesies in the course of a difficult trial.
Oh.
I know that I've given you fits from time to time. I always do. That's my role, it seems, in life. But I'm grateful to for the courtesies,
Thank you.
including the coffee and refreshments in the secret bunker for lawyers only.
Thank you for that, Attorney Pattis. Great comment.
Your Honor, I brought the note without the jury because there's a second request of the
Okay.
note.
All right, so
Chris, I sent you a copy of the view I was trying to find.
it is 9:35. We'll mark this as court exhibit.
Yeah, it's actually going to be court exhibit 1 in Roman numerals. We have 3 court exhibits, numbered 597, 598, 598 affidavits, but they were already marked.
What about the charge, the draft versions of the charge?
I haven't gotten those yet, so I don't know how many
Okay.
there
All right,
are.
so this is court exhibit Roman numeral
Roman
1.
numeral 1, yes.
All right. So it says, quote, may we please have Expo dry erase markers, an eraser, and an easel with markers, please. Second request is, can we also have a written copy of the charge? Signed, cannot read the handwriting. Do you know what juror it is?
I do. I don't know if you want to say the name.
All right, signed October 7, 2022. How about a sidebar, counsel? Mr. Ferraro, is the transcript from the charge done?
I have to check with the court reporters.
Probably not, right?
It appears to kind of finish up the charge. Sure.
No, is it?
Sure.
Okay.
I just didn't. I guess I do. Okay. All right. So let's go back. So no problem, Ron, you have a dry erase marker, an eraser, and an easel with markers?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you'll just show counsel the, well, they didn't ask for a pad here, so just an,
Is there something is there already one in the jury room?
There is a dry erase board. I do not know how dry erase is anymore.
I think it's a-
not that big, so normally it's going to be easier with paper, so they have more options.
so you'll work that out with counsel. The written copy of the charge, when they come out, we don't have it ready yet, so I suppose I can just tell them that we don't have it ready yet when the transcript is ready, or they can have playback. What do you suggest? I'll start with you, Attorney Pattis.
Do we know when a written copy of the transcript will be ready?
Almost done.
I would suggest then that letting them know that they will get it as soon as it's ready to be prepared.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Alrighty, so why don't we bring them out?
And Chris, I will need you.
Madam Monitor. My copy of the charge to give to them. Because it's got a lot of scribble. And I did change some words from to the, like some little minor changes like that, but I think otherwise she should use this and proofread it really carefully. If it takes another 2 hours to proofread it, because Good morning. Good morning. Good morning on this beautiful day. Would you have a seat? Thank you. Council will stipulate that our panel of 6 has returned.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this is exactly what you're supposed to do. We have your note, this signed and by the foreperson, dated, written neatly. So with respect to your first request, Mr. Farrar will get on that right away. I'm not sure if that dry erase board has much life left to it, so it may be that he substitutes an easel and paper, but in any event, if you're not satisfied with what he gives you, you just let us know by way of a note, and we'll respond. And then the second issue, the written copy of the charge, the court monitor is working on it. I'm going to give you a copy of the transcript. My copy of the charge has all scribble scrabble all over it. You would never be able to read it. So if you're able to do other work while you're waiting for this, that's fine. Otherwise, I think it probably will be a few hours, because now that we're going to give it to you, which is not my standard practice, but we're happy to do it, we need to really proofread it very, very carefully. I need to give the lawyers an opportunity to proofread it as well, so it may be some time. All right, so with that, we will send you to your deliberation room, and we all stand by for any further notes. Now, if you need something for your comfort, like, more Keurigs or cups or something along those lines, you can let Ron know. But this is exactly the procedure that you follow, so you did it exactly right with anything that you need, any questions that you have. So we thank you very much for that. All right? And you'll take, I'm sorry, one more thing. You can take whatever breaks you want throughout the day. You don't have to let us know, of course, that you will just continue to follow the cardinal rule of only deliberate, only discuss the case when all 6 of you are together and only in that room. The only thing that I will say is that we all need to break for lunch from 1 to 2, so that if you had a question between 1 and 2, we wouldn't be able to respond. So it's probably for the best that you just plan on using 1 to 2 for your lunch as well, and clear your head. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, so you'll check with Ron, make sure that you agree with what he's sending in there. I'm going to give my copy of the charge to Mrs. Ellis, who was our monitor yesterday, so that she can triple check it. But then we're going to give you a copy of the transcript of the charge as well, because you'll need to look at it before we send it in as well.
Understood.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything further?
Nope.
All right, so we'll take a recess.
All right, courthouse is in a recess.
All right, so let me give this to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, please be seated. Okay, so we have a note from the jury. It was received at 3:45 p.m. We'll mark it as a court exhibit, and it reads, quote, "Is there a video clip in evidence showing a profile photo of David Wheeler and William Aldenberg? If so, can we view it?" End quote. Signed and dated by your foreperson. Want me to read it again?
No, I think I have it. But I'm not sure what a profile photo might.
It says, is there a video clip in evidence showing a profile photo of David Wheeler and William Aldenberg? It says video clip.
There is a. I know we have Your Honor, should we just kind of caucus and think about it, or do you want me to tell you?
Right, you can talk to each other right now and see what, and Attorney Pattis as well. Do you have a list of the exhibits on that I can see a current one?
Your Honor, could we have the exact wording of that again,
Absolutely.
please? Thank you.
Is there a video clip in evidence showing a profile photo of David Wheeler and William Aldenberg? If so, can we view it? The word clip is inserted after video.
I don't recall one, Judge. I don't think there was.
I'm just going through the exhibit list.
I think we have a photo still, but the question is, what it is. So,
Well, I mean, I suppose,
close enough, but
you could refer them to the photos and evidence, and then the video clips and evidence.
But that, if they're,
In other words, we could give them the exhibits that might cover what they're referring to, and then they can. There is no video. I'm confident there is no video clip showing David Wheeler and Bill Aldenberg together. I'm confident.
Oh, I didn't read that it was together. I read it. I didn't read that it was together. What about you, Attorney Pattis?
I didn't, but now that Mr. Manny said that, could you read the note for a fourth time?
Is there a video clip in evidence showing a profile photo of David Wheeler and William Aldenberg? If so, can we view it?
Well, I guess I presume the "and" to mean together.
Well, I suppose we could just answer the question. There is not a photo of the two of them
A
together.
video clip.
video clip. There's not a video clip showing a profile photo of them both together, and then we could refer them to the exhibits that have photos of either of them.
Yeah, no, they
No.
have those photos. And
Well, I know they do.
so, I mean, I'd say we just answer the question, no, there is none.
Well, if they mean together, right.
I'm not asking about video. So, what do you just? Any video. We don't have it. So, Your Honor, there is no video of them together, all right? I think it's fine to answer the question. There is no video clip of them together, and then we would just need to go over the exhibits to see, to the extent you want to refer them to other exhibits that may cover this topic.
I just don't understand the question because I'm not sure. It says, is there a video clip showing a profile photo? So,
Well, maybe the court could inquire the juror to express a little bit of confusion about it or and ask for some clarification
Well, let
or
me-
see if they want to go back and reframe the question.
That's probably the best course, Judge.
how about there is no video clip or profile photo of,
Well, I think that goes beyond the note. I happen to agree with Attorney Cosmo, maybe the first time at trial. The question is there a video clip? There is not. And then inquire of them for further direction. They're clearly wondering about something. They've seen the photos. They're missing something. We need further clarification. If you're unclear about what they mean, if they can specify a little further, that would be helpful to us.
There's a photo. I don't know if it's part of the video. There is a photo that was taken from a video, but it's not a video.
In other words, I take the court to be suggesting you might read that note as wondering whether they're referring to more than one photo. That they say a photo or a video clip. If there's a question in your mind, maybe they're not professional communicators, and we need some further guidance from them.
The issue I have, Judge, is there is a photo taken of a video still of Bill Oldenburg in evidence. It's not, we didn't offer the clip itself, we just offered a still of the video. So that's why I think it's worthwhile to get some clarification. It's
all
like,
right, so
what would be
I'll
helpful for them to have?
ask them for clarification. So just ask them, can you please be
A little more
specific? I read it a little, I may be reading it right or I might be reading it wrong, but it's unclear to me if they're looking for a photo of the two of them together. Do we want them to specify that?
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure what this means.
Yeah,
I think just take it in steps and ask them to clarify or to be more specific, and then we can respond from there.
Okay, why don't you bring them out? Door holder. Please be seated. Council will stipulate that our panel has returned.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for following the exact procedure that you're supposed to follow. It makes it much easier for us. However, we have discussed the request, and we're going to ask that you please restate the request in more detail if possible, because we need clarification on what you are asking for. So what we will do is we will have you go back into the jury deliberating room, you take your time, and we will await another note, and hopefully we'll be able to respond to that to your satisfaction. All right, thank you. By the way, thank you, please be seated. Thank you for that language that you submitted on the media and jury communication issue.
Attorney Manning drafted that, Judge. I just-
But you're in agreement. I think it's terrific language, and I'll just insert it right in there.
Judge, are we going to wait for them to come back with a note?
Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to. I don't think it makes any sense.
No, I was just in a situation once before, and the juries went back into the room and they never came out.
Well,
And 3
we'll
hours
spend the
later,
weekend
they
here.
wrote a verdict.
And I've had him do that. I've had him do this with the quick verdicts too. The heck with it.
Don't you trust me?
Did you ever hear the Sue story in the 1983 case that was Judge Dorsey? She'd asked for punitive damages to federal court, and the jury sends a note out with a question about punitive damages. Shortly thereafter, they request a calculator. So, of course, she's out, right? 10 minutes later, your offense rate. Or a claim rate.
We have it.
No, I don't want to push that. Sure. My thought was to, after we deal with this, is to probably bring them out or ask Ron to bring them out around 4:30-ish. And if they give us any pushback that they're close to a verdict, then we'll stay, which sometimes they would, but that's my thought process. No, I don't think we need to push up to 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Agreed. If you don't, you don't.
May I speak to Attorney Ferraro, Judge?
You sure may. I just said to Ron, as soon as I take a recess and go back to my chambers, I'll be turning right around to come back. But I think that's what I'll do, and maybe that'll bring us an answer. So I will take a recess.
All rise. We're now standing in recess.
Otherwise, Ron, so received at 4:15, we'll mark this as a court exhibit. Quote, "We decided we do not need to see the exhibit at this time. Apologies for the inconvenience, exclamation point," end quote, signed and dated by the foreperson. My thought process is if you all agreed that we just send Ron in to see if they would like to end for the day, and give them that option if they wanted to end now, and if they want to continue to deliberate another 20 minutes or so, let them do that. They started at 9:30, so I don't know that they know they could end a little early.
I'll defer to the court, Judge.
Do you have a preference? I just wanted to let them decide.
Yeah, maybe just have Attorney Ferraro say that whenever they're ready, you know what I mean? Like, instead of saying, do you want to leave early, you could say, at any point before 5, just let us know.
Well, I'm going to end them at 4:45
Quarter to
anyway.
5, yeah.
So how about if we say we'll bring you back in at 4:45, but if you would like to end before then, just let us know.
Perfect.
And see
Okay,
what they
good.
say. Okay. So let me give you this, and then I'm going to go too, and if it turns out they want to leave now, just let me know.
Yes.
Okay. Take a recess. Again, please be seated. Right, so we have a new note received at 4:35 p.m. We'll mark it as a court exhibit. Quote, is there an explicit reason as to why Erica Lafferty's name is listed in the title of the lawsuit rather than the name of any other plaintiff, parens, referring to, quote, Lafferty v. Jones, end quote, end parens, signed and dated by the foreperson? Do you want to talk?
I would agree to say no.
Well,
Well,
I think we probably should just explain that all the plaintiffs are listed, but their short form caption only lists the first name.
I think that's, I didn't get that though, so let me just say, all the plaintiffs are listed in the lawsuit, is that
In
what
the
we're
lawsuit,
saying?
yeah.
In the lawsuit.
Does it say at all?
Whatever you said was good. What did you
Look,
say?
at all.
They don't.
All the plaintiffs are listed in the lawsuit, and then what did you say?
And then I said, the title of the lawsuit is abbreviated so as to only include the.
It was better the first
The
one.
short form was the short
What
form
about
caption.
explaining at all, Judge? Just say at all refers to the red. If that's on there.
I still vote for no.
Yeah, I think
No
it needs a
reason.
little explanation though.
That could keep us here for a long time, we're hammering that out.
No, we can do it right now, just long week and late in the day. All the plaintiffs are listed in the lawsuit, whatever you said the first time.
The short form title of the complaint only lists the first plaintiff.
Any objection?
None.
The short. What was the next word? The short
Short form.
form.
Title, I think I said.
The short form title of the complaint only lists the first plaintiff.
And then we can go on to explain what short form is. Teasing.
How about we do this? How about we say the short answer is no. The more detailed explanation is, okay, so
That's
like,
fine, Judge.
all right, let's bring them
So
out.
on.
And then they did indicate that they wanted to end now anyway, so this is perfect.
And can you inquire of them when they want us back?
I am. I'm going to ask if they would like to do this, 9:30 again, which I am going to assume they will. Hey, welcome back. This was impeccable timing anyway, so it works out well. Have a seat. Council will stipulate that our entire panel has returned.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yes.
All right, so again, you follow the procedure perfectly to a T, and we can answer this question. The short answer to the question is no, there's no explicit reason. The more detailed answer is that all of the plaintiffs are actually listed in the lawsuit, but the short form title of the complaint can only list the first plaintiff, and here that happened to be Erica Lafferty. So I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, when we pick up again next week, you can follow through with another note. So I forgot to ask Ron to ask you this, but maybe we can just do it by a thumbs up or thumbs down or a shake of the head. We're assuming that you would like to come back at 9:30 again instead of 10, and
Yeah.
this is such an agreeable jury. That's perfect. Now just remember, Monday is a state holiday, federal holiday, so we are not open on Monday, so we're not going to see you again until Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday at 9:30. I know you know the rules. It is another long weekend for you, and it will probably not be easy for you to avoid anything about the case, but again, you'll put those blinders on and you'll continue to do what you've done all along, so that we don't have any issues. We hope, it looks like it's supposed to be really nice weather this weekend, so I hope you can get out there and enjoy the nice weather, and we will see you all Tuesday at 9:30. Have a wonderful weekend, long weekend, and have a safe journey home. All right, and we are adjourned today.
All rise.